Okay, so let's do another Java music example, and this time we're going to add in some inputs from the user. So my new project, my music project, 4, like that. Source, new, package, EECS 1021, like that. Then after that, new class, my music class, like that. And then I'm going to put in a main method, just main enter. And then I'm going to do an S out for printing. This is a test, just like that. So we have a test in here to make sure that the program's working, and it is. Okay, so let's go get Java music. So we go to project structure, libraries, Maven, jMusic, like that, search, and it should find it right there. 1.6.4.1 from Exploding Art. And there we go. We're good to go. Excellent. All right, so now we have to do some importing of particular parts of it. So jm.music.data.star, so everything in there. I need to do import. Import like that. util.play, like that. Import gm, I need my constants, like that, and all of them. Okay. So now, if I do play.midi, I'm using the shortcuts that are built in to IntelliJ that go into the library and look for classes and methods. I say new note. I'm going to do pitches dot, let's do E0, and I'm going to do the duration, which is rhythm values dot, let's do a half note. Now, if I play that, that's a very low note. Let's do that again. G3, let's do something a bit further up. So G3 is actually the number 55. It's hidden in there. Let's play that. There we go. That's a better note. Now, I want to, instead of having the same notes over and over again, I want to allow the user to choose a note. So I'm going to say S out. User, please choose a note. All right. Well, how do I do that? I want to use the scanner class. Okay. So I'm going to make a new object called input that's based on the scanner class. So I'm going to do scanner input is equal to new. I got some red. Hold on. Let's keep going here. Scanner system.in. There we go. Like that. Now, notice that IntelliJ is saying, well, you got something here. I don't really like it. I'd like you to import. Can I do that? Yes. So it imported the class for scanner from util for me. Fantastic. Okay. So I now have an object called input. All right. And I want to make this into something I can actually use. So in order to do that, I'm going to have to create a new object, which is like a variable. Okay, so I'm going to make it an integer. I'm going to call it my note. So it's going to be an integer that I'll be asking for. And it's going to be based on the input scanner object dot, and I have to state that it's going to be an integer. Okay, using the next int method in the object called input. Okay, that's coming from the class called scanner. All right, and if I do that, I'm just going to do this, an S out like this. The number is plus my note. All right, and let's try this out. So the note played, and down here I'm going to choose a number. Let's try, I don't know, 56. Enter. and then system.out.println prints out the number 56. So line 19 shows me that 56 was entered. But instead of doing it that way, let's play a note. So we go play.midi, new note, and we could typically do pitches.g3. Now notice that g3 is the number 55. Okay, and then if I go rhythm values dot eighth note like that, I could play this. But instead, I know that was 55. Like I could actually play it like this. I could put the number 55 in there. It knows that that's the input pitch. That little gray right there isn't actually written into the screen. Well, it's not part of the program. It's a note from IntelliJ saying that this is the pitch variable, basically. If I print this or play it, and then I say, please choose a note. I'm going to do 33. I got the note 55 playing again. I typed in 33. What I really want to do here is I want to say my note, like this. So I want to put in a note. I don't know, let's do 65. So it's 65 that played. Now I can also choose a duration. So if I go like this, I do float my duration, and I put my as a prefix just to make sure it doesn't interfere with an existing known variable name or object or class or anything like that. So my note, my duration is equal to input dot float, and I'm going to say, oh, I got a little red there. Let me figure this out in a second. Oh, it's not float, it's next float. All right. Then it's please choose a duration. That'll be chosen there. And the note number is that. I'm going to say plus the duration is plus my duration, like that. And then here, I'm going to remove the rhythm values dot eighth note, and I'm going to replace it with my duration. Now remember that over here, if I go back to half note up here, rhythm values dot, half note is 2, quarter note is 1, eighth note is 0.5. Okay? Let's do half note there, so it's a longer duration, and we're going to choose a different number when we choose the float. Okay? And then finally it will play my note, the pitch, with the duration that I choose. So it played that first line. Now it's asking for a new note, like a number. Okay, so I'm going to choose 67. I don't know what 67 is in terms of the actual note, but it's an integer. And then it says, please choose a duration. So I know that an eighth note is 0.5, and a half note is it's 2, I think. So I'm going to do 0.45. I'm going to make it really short, like this. Now I'm going to hit enter, and let's see if it plays a note that's really short and a relatively high pitch. There. Let's try that again. Let's make the note much higher, so 100. And the duration, let's make it even shorter, so 0.25. That was shorter. So you can see I can use the scanner class to create an object. So that's the scanner class right there. I can create an object, and I give it a specific parameter of using system in. Okay. And then from there, I can use the resulting object called input and apply the next int and next float methods to it to capture data from the user and then apply it to both a print statement and to musical notes. All right, good luck, everyone.